Hi Scorpio, this is your November 2021 love reading. So the song that I got on shuffle for you guys is Trust Me by Forever Falling. Definitely check it out. I love this song and there could be a message in there for you guys. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, we have the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the Hanged Man, and one more, and the Star. Bottom of the deck, we have Page of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. So, for a lot of you, this could be, I don't think you ever really had a relationship with this person, but there could have been someone, possibly an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, maybe someone older than you, very well off financially, that it feels like you were talking to this person, but for whatever reason, there was some kind of halt to it, whether, you know, they had to travel somewhere, or they had to figure some things out, or you had to, something got in the way here. And it wasn't that you guys didn't get along, or that you weren't a good match. It feels more like something external got in the way of this developing any further. And in the meantime, I do feel like you have really stepped into your power, where you're embodying this. I think your last reading was you're the embodiment of divinity, and that really is what it feels like. Like you guys are, you've gone on this solo journey where you found your power. You're so much more grown since this ending happened, since this separation happened. With the Three of Cups, Hanged Man, and the Star, in a way, I feel like you guys are about to unite again. It's almost like the universe had to separate you guys in order for you to find your own way and to align to your own higher selves before you could come together and have this connection. You know, this could have been a very long time for you guys, or it could have been more recent, but I feel like neither of you really forgot about each other. Again, it doesn't feel like it's anything that the two of you did that caused this separation and caused you guys to part ways. It almost feels like the divine had to interfere here because they didn't want you guys to, you know, get into a connection prematurely. They wanted the both of you to be at a different frequency before you guys could unite. And it does feel like you guys are kind of hearing that call back towards one another. It's like that place that you guys kept each other in your mind is starting to light up again, and you're being pointed towards it. It's almost like it's time now. Like you guys are both ready to have this union. But like I was saying, I feel like since that you guys parted ways, you guys have both really grown spiritually. And, you know, this person, I feel like for you, it's more spiritual. Your person, for them, it could be financial. Like they are finally financially set. They don't really have to ever worry about money. Like they've built their empire, and it's like for you, it's your spiritual growth that has been the transformation that you had to go through. But yeah, it does feel like you guys, it's like time for you guys to come back together. Let's see. We have the Magician. Your person could be a Virgo, maybe a Gemini, but manifesting you back. We have Strength. Wow, a lot of major arcana. We have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords at the bottom here too. So, okay. Yeah, the both of you, you've really stepped into your power. For you, it could be more that you've truly embodied this Scorpio energy, the energy of transformation, of alchemy. You've gone through so many of these cycles that you're kind of like a pro at it. You are able to navigate into that darkness, and you're so much more self-aware and so magical. Whereas your person, I feel like their strength, they needed to find their power in the physical world. So you guys kind of had these intense experiences, but in two different worlds. And that's why it really does feel like your person was like, it's almost like if you two get married, you'll never have to worry about money. You know, it's like there's some deeper reason for this connection. And that's why the divine kind of had to protect it and make sure that you guys didn't, that you guys were ready before you were to come together. There's a movie that's like this too, where it's like the universe doesn't let two people unite. Even, it's like they miss each other by a second. And it feels like you guys somehow got past that and found each other. And then the universe had to find a way to part you. But again, it's like you guys have both reached the point and reached the frequency where you're ready for this connection. You're ready to have this union. And whether this is you or your person, someone has their eye on the other. Like someone hears the call, and if it's your person, they've been watching you for quite a while. They're trying to figure out, you know, if you're in a connection, if you're open to them coming back, if you're still living in the same place. You know, they're trying to figure you out before they make their move or before they come forward. Yeah. But you're gonna hear from this person very soon. And it's very interesting. There's a divinity about this connection. It feels like it's very important. Like there's a significant purpose, destiny that the two of you have to achieve together. And that's why there's so much divine involvement here. Like they are very protective of this connection. And that's why they had to wait for you guys to both be ready before allowing you to have this union. All right, let's see. For Scorpio, we have Surrender, number 26. Very interesting, because I feel like in the past when you guys were talking, one of you or neither of you were ready to surrender to the divinity of this connection. Your person, it could have been for financial reasons. Like if they're the masculine in the connection, they could have felt like, I can't just leave everything and go on this journey. Like whatever your destiny requires of the two of you, it seems like it's gonna change your lives drastically, and this person just wasn't ready, and they needed to have this set abundance. They had to have maybe they started a business where they're always gonna have that income, even if they're not there, even if they're constantly traveling. And for you, I feel like you had to reach a certain spiritual growth and spiritual level before you were truly able to surrender to this connection the way that you're meant to. We have Darkness and Acceptance. Like I was saying, it feels like this is, you know, for you, your journey was to go in that darkness, to go in your subconscious mind, to go in that underworld, to go on that journey into the scorpionic energies and really grow and transform there and become so familiar with it, where you're able to guide others. And for your person, it feels like they had to respect themselves, and they had to have that accomplishment, because I feel like they weren't very, they didn't think highly about themselves, you know, and they needed this. They needed to have this kind of success before they were able to truly love themselves and to accept themselves and honor themselves in a way that would align them to the frequency of the love that you guys are meant to share. But also with acceptance, I feel like the two of you are now more now you can truly accept one another, because again, it feels like you're from two different worlds. It literally feels like a Persephone and Hades, where Hades is the ruler of the underworld and Persephone is the goddess of spring. You know, she lives in this world, in the 3D world. And that's the vibe that I kind of get from you. You guys are from different worlds, but when you come together, you work so well together. You balance each other. You bring out the best in one another. Like this works, you know, even though it's so you guys are so different. This connection thrives because of those differences. Yeah, let's see. We have the High Priestess of Fire, Fragment, number 15, 515, changes, and choices. So it's interesting, and we have hope on the bottom here with the star. It feels like the messages that constantly are coming up are just talking about the transformation that you guys had to go through. Again, there's a very divine purpose to your connection that I don't feel like I'm meant to know. I don't think, you know, I can pull so many cards and that wouldn't come up. It's hidden from me. I don't know if it's hidden from you. Maybe you're not, you know, you shouldn't know until a certain time. I don't know what it is, but again, with High Priestess of Fire, it's like you both had to step into your power. We have the red and the red. I feel like especially with your person, there was something where they were kind of trapped in their ego until they were able to have some sort of accomplishment where they could respect themselves, and they could let go of that pressure that they were putting on themselves. And for you, your power comes through your, you know, connecting to spirit and connecting to the darker aspects of life in yourself. And you guys both were very, I mean, everyone is fragmented, you know, one lifetime isn't enough to become fully whole, but I feel like you guys had a lot of healing to do, and you guys, you know, it was both of you, it wasn't just one. And that's why you guys had to part ways. And now that you guys are both at such a high frequency, you're choosing each other, you know. And in this, the angel here, he has one white wing and one black, and it's like, again, you guys come from different worlds, but it works. It could feel like a twin flame situation too, where it's like your two aspects of your one soul in two bodies, where you guys are both living two different polarities, and then when you come together, you have that balance. You know, it's like you guys went on your separate journeys because there was so much for you guys to learn and experience, that you had to, it's like one soul had to become two in order to learn all of that in a shorter amount of time. And then when you unite, it's like you guys are so powerful. And again, there's a very powerful and divine purpose to this connection that's blocked from you now. I really don't know why. And maybe like in the future, once you're able to look back, you'll realize what this purpose was. But I don't know. All I know is that you guys have both gone through the healing. You guys both have reached the frequency where you're ready to come together again. And yeah, it does feel like your person's going to be the one to reach out to you first, but they have been watching you and trying to figure you out. So I wouldn't be surprised if you hear from them soon. And if they admit that they had been kind of like stalking you for a while just to see if you were still single, still available. But yeah, Scorpio, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.